Welcome to Archetypal Atrocities, the show where we play bottom of the barrel Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetypes. Each week, Jules and myself will spin a wheel to determine what archetype we'll be playing for that week. In addition, we will open 3 specially curated packs and pick a card from each of those packs to use in the deck for that week. We are allowed to play staples, but only if they support the archetype we get, and we can only play 1 copy of them in our decks. The winner of each week will get an extra pack they open for the next episode, while the loser will get to spin a loser wheel with multiple results on it, such as choosing your opponent's deck or moving an archetype from your wheel. The loser will also be able to play 2 copies of a staple as opposed to just 1. Now that that's out of the way, let's dig into some trash.
Well, we can't win them all, and it wasn't in the cards last time with Fortune Ladies, which, kind of to be expected, I guess. They're not very great, but it's whatever. We're going to, add an archetype back to the wheel. Now that is fun to think about. I'm an agent of chaos, so I'm going to add back Arcana Force to the wheel. And if I get it, so be it. If Johnny gets it, awesome. And let's see just how bad of a deck we're saddled with this week. Honestly, there's a lot of pretty bad stinkers left on here, but there's some pretty hopeful ones too. Metaphys was probably not one of the more hopeful ones, if I'm being honest. But we've got what we've got. There's nothing to be said about it besides, I hope this goes better than I think it will.
Alright, here we are. Not on the loser wheel, feels pretty good, though winning with Magical Muskets feels less good. That deck is just not fun to play. And it's still a mess, but we'll see what we're playing this week. Hopefully something fun, no real tickets, we just gotta sleep on what we get, and oh lord. We can play, what's it called? Auroradon, I think? That's funny. Actually, I don't know if that card's bad. O-Lion, though. I don't know what to expect out of this. That's interesting.
Let's just crack open these loser packs, and okay, Upstart Goblin is something. I could be technically running a 38 card bad deck, so yay. But at the same time, our other options are like Threatening Roar, Tribute to the Doomed, Econ. I'm not super in love with any of these, and we're not playing a funny deck that want Cup of Ace, so it might just genuinely be throw in 2 copies of Upstart to thin the deck, as lame as that might be. Next pack, we get Back to the Front. I mean, it's a card. Mind Control. I'll be perfectly happy with 2 copies of Mind Control in my deck. Really, really can't argue that. Fairy Box is fun too, but I think Mind Con is just gonna probably be the better pick.
Alright, let's go ahead and flip our pack cards really quickly. Let's go Utopia, I think is fine. I know Mecha Phantom Beast, an XZ archetype, I believe, with a little bit of Synchro, but it's mostly XZs. Well, they flood the field with tokens, actually, so I don't know what to expect. Maybe we just play Tribute to the Doomed. Alright, pack number 2. Nightmare Phoenix is actually probably one of the best things you could get. Since it's a token deck, and we do make a lot of tokens with different names, Nightmare Phoenix is actually not the worst thing in the world. Third pack, Upstart's always good. Summon Dice is always funny, as is Cup of Ace. Needlewall is always definitely a pretty solid card. It treats as well pretty often. It's pseudo removal, but we'll see what we play out of this one. This one's a lot less obvious. Alright, and for our last, we get our little bonus victory pack. Okay, so Silent Honor, I don't know how much level 4s they have at the end of the day. Forbidden Chalice is fine. Exile Force might be the play. Creature Shop's funny. We'll see what we're going to build out of this. Let's go and try building some Mecha Phantom Beast.
Yeah, this one's bad. I can see how this deck can work with other things sometimes, but we only really have one real normal summon. Thank God there was Aloof Lupine, who is a decent generic banish support normal summon, who I feel is within the spirit of this show to run, because it doesn't belong to any specific archetype, and it's more of just a generic random dumpy card. And Lord knows I need it. Also, thank God that this random generic worm exists, because I really needed another level 4 monster I could have in my opening hand. Look how many traps I'm running. I'm running 2 Upstart, because, you know, like, we don't have anything. I'm genuinely on 2 of the normal monster, because I ran out of slots, and there's so few generic worms. Like, all of the worms are like, oh yeah, a Tenyi card, a Sword Soul card, like, I mean, there was, like, Mare, but, like, I only have the 1 synchro, and it's Horus, so, you know, just, like, not looking great, just in general. I'm also realizing that there's not a tuner. Oh, no, Ragnarok, okay. There's that, at least.
Here we are at the deck profile. Nothing too crazy. It's pretty much almost a playset of, like, every good Mecha Phantom Beast. They all kind of have a gimmick to where they can't be destroyed by a battle or card effect as long as you have a Mecha Phantom Beast token. And then most of them have also an extra gimmick, the way they contribute a token for an effect, and then their levels are increased by the combined total levels of all the tokens. The Penguin, we can manage Mecha Phantom Beast to special summon a token, from our graveyard rather. The Black Falcon, the closing attack, we get a token, and then we contribute a token to make a monster go into defense positions, which is kind of like an econ on a monster. Blue Impala, one of the main tuners that lets us use cards from our hand as well as the field to make our synchro summons, and we can also banish it from our graveyard to make a token so long as only the opponent controls the monster. Hamstrap, flip face up, we get 2 tokens, and then we can tribute a token to special summon a Mecha Phantom Beast from our graveyard. Halyard, once per turn, when a monster we control is tributed, activating the effect, we can special summon a token, and then we can tribute a token to special summon a Mecha Phantom Beast from our hand. The Cal Griffin, we're only playing 1 just because it's kind of bricky. We do need to tribute 2 Mecha Phantom Beasts to special summon it, and its stats aren't really even that great. But we can discard a Mecha Phantom Beast to special summon a token for free. Mega Raptor, when a token is special summoned, we pretty much get an extra token with us on the field, and then we can tribute a token to just add a Mecha Phantom Beast for our hands, which is pretty much our main searcher. It's not a good searcher, it's the only searcher. It's pretty bad. O-Lion, this is the one probably most people know, that while we control a token, it has the same effect, and then if Scott's into the graveyard, we just get a token replacement, as most people know, and what most people don't know is you can also banish it to get an extra normal summon of a Mecha Phantom Beast. That effect most people probably don't know. People are just used to setting this off with Dante or Hulky Fiberx. Beast Renton, we can discard a card to special summon a token, and then that's it. I thought this card was better than it was. I got it confused with a different card. We have the Stealth Ray, which when it inflicts combat damage, we get a token, and then we contribute a token to pop a back row. Tetherwolf, normal special summon, we get a token for free, so it's probably one of the best normal summons since we get the free token. And then we contribute a token to make a card gain 800 attack when it battles an opponent's monster. Turtle Tracer, that's a funny name. Pretty much each time a Mecha Phantom Beast token would be destroyed by battle, it's not destroyed, so it's pretty much just an extra protection for our tokens. World Ballon, it's another tuner, and it's when sent to the graveyard for a synchro summon for specifically a Mecha Phantom Beast. We get a free token for our trouble, so it's kind of like an O-Lion. And we contribute 1 other Mecha Phantom Beast monster to increase its level by 1, so it kind of helps fix our levels, which you do need a lot, because the tokens building up levels is actually more inconvenient than it is convenient. And then Tribute to Doom ups our Goblin 2 of our pack cards, and then do a barrel roll to one of the counter traps to the deck, which with a spell or trap card or monster effect is activated, you have to tribute all your Mecha Phantom Beast tokens to destroy it and negate the activation. So we do need some tokens, but it's still pretty alright, and in case Jules is on a lot of those, we are having an extra one on the side. Also an extra Stealth Ray in the side in case she is on a lot of spell and trap cards. And we also have Scramble, which in case we need to side something out for whatever reason, like if Dual Bell was really bad for whatever reason. Because if your opponent controls small monsters, then your non-token monsters, tribute all your Mecha Phantom Beasts, and then special summon that many Phantom Beasts from your deck. It's a very weird and cluttered card, but it's a way to kind of basically tag stuff out. They also get shuffled back into the deck during the end phase, which makes it especially awkward, but it can help us make our Drago Sack, which is probably the best one. It's not just a Dragon Ruler card. We can detach material to make 2 Mecha Phantom Beast tokens, and then it can be destroyed by battle, yada yada. And it will contribute a Mecha Phantom Beast monster to just pop another card on the field. It can't attack to doing the turn user's effect, but still pretty good pop. Jacuzzi-lan? I definitely did not say that right. It's pretty much a Tricula, basically. You can tribute Mecha Phantom Beast tokens up to the number of cards in your opponent's hand, and then randomly discard that many. And then other Mecha Phantom Beast monsters you control can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, as long as it's on the field. It's pretty cool. It doesn't have the token protection, which is a bit odd. And if this card is ever destroyed by your opponent, you can set 1 quick play spell directly from a deck, which is pretty much only Scramble, but since it's in the side, it might not always come up. The Concordia, which is a lot easier to make, tokens are pretty much protected the same way Mecha Phantom Beasts are, doesn't have that protection itself. And you contribute all tokens you control to special summon a level 4 or lower monster Mecha Phantom Beast from our graveyard. Silent Auto Arc, we do have a decent bit of level 4s, plus some of the level modulation could help us theoretically. Pretty much just lets us join a special summon monster, so it's just good to have. One Nightmare Phoenix again if Jules is on some back row decks, and we can also get rid of some of our tokens this way to help get our levels more normalized. And we do allow ourselves to play ban cards if songs are in the archetype, and so is Mecha Phantom Beast Oradon. This card is insane. Link Summon, you get 3 tokens that you can either destroy a card on the field, plus summon a Mecha Phantom Beast, which is most likely what we're going to do. Or you can add a trap from our graveyard to a hand, which we're probably not ever going to do. But still very strong. You can't Link Summon for the rest of the turn, but if this stays on the field, we can make another Oradon with this and the tokens we just made. So it has a lot of resilience. It's very strong, especially in this deck where it's actually kind of built for it. That is the deck. I don't know how it's going to go. Shout out to the Penguin. I like this dude a lot. We'll see what happens. Here we are, episode 28, Archetypal Atrocities. I gotta say, I am not a big fan of the deck I rolled this week. It's not one I particularly like. Really have read too many of the cards at all.
And my deck feels as almost stone cold unplayable as it can possibly get. The deck only has one built-in normal summon. I was very lucky that I was able to find like a couple cards that were like vaguely related in theme and generic enough to include as other things to normal summon that are not terrible. So we'll see how it goes.
I am excited. I actually, based on that description, I might know what you're running. I could be wrong, but I'm intrigued if I am right. Alright, let us start with the winning rock, paper, scissors, and I honestly don't know to go first or second with this deck.
Me neither. So like, I'm not even gonna feel bad no matter what you pick, because they both feel equally terrible to me.
I think we go second. Alright, going second.
All right. Aha, I see.
Ooh, the classic.
Oh, wow. This is like there's no other way to build this deck. Hands like this are just going to happen. There's nothing I can do about it.
So let's do this. So let me review what I'm playing. I will normal summon the Mecham Phantom Beast Tether Wolf.
I see.
That's
why you're asking about ban cards.
Yeah, indeed. Not that it's honestly pretty bad in Mecha Phantom Beast, funnily enough.
Yeah, that is true. It was only in everything else where it was crazy.
I don't even know if they actually even ban it, which is very funny. So make a token. So now while I control the token, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, but the token just a 0/0. 17.
I will take 17.
And main 2. I'll put a card down and end the turn.
That is. I almost would have preferred to have not drawn a thing I could normal summon, because this is embarrassing.
Alright. Stand by me. So the annoying part about this deck is it's a synchro deck, but every token makes the levels bigger. So you have to do so much fucking math. So that's a 5, technically. Normal summon a Black Falcon. Put a counter on so I know what level it is. Because I will forget if I don't do that. Let us go to combat. And I'll swing 17.
Yeah, it'll be... Question, do face-down pendulum monsters go to graveyard or extra deck?
I think they always go to extra deck unless you actively discard them. I believe that's the ruling.
I see, even when they're face-down.
I believe that's how it works, yes. I think they always go to extra deck.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I think if they go anywhere from I think it has to be either directly from the deck or the hand to not go in the extra deck.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, I guess.
Oh, I thought it would be Metaphys. I actually almost picked this for my archetype. I'm actually kind of sad you got this, because I actually really wanted to play it.
Damn, you wanted to? I feel like I've been like punished by the gods.
I love this deck in Duel Links. It's probably awful in TCG, but I love this deck.
Well, hey, you can put it back on the wheel. Not this week, because you're not going to be the loser, but...
I mean, hey, if you flip up the trap card's nuts. It banishes. It doesn't. It gets around my removal.
The trap cards are great if you have Metaphys banished, which usually requires you to have cards that banish Metaphys cards. I
would have allowed Aloof Lupine if you're not playing it. It's basically.
I am playing it. That was one of the like. There's no normal summons, but I found some generic cards that basically work. But I only got 2 copies of them because I was on the loser of my splashing cards. So I didn't open them, but I did open 2 copies of Tyrant Dragon. Yeah, and I'm taking 12 from the other guy.
Yeah, and then when it declares attack, I make another token.
Well,
oh, wait a minute.
I got one of my pack. Oh, yeah.
Oh, so these are raised by the level of the tokens. So these are actually 6 higher.
Oh, I see.
That's actually way worse.
That's terrible for a synchro deck. Why would they do that?
That's really bad. Alright, continue.
It's one of my pack cards, gain 1,000.
Woo!
Well, I drew another unplayable trap card. Can you do 5k to me next turn? I mean, I can summon Decoy Dragon, I guess.
To be honest, I don't know.
I guess we'll play it out then. Well, special... You can Pendulum Summon in defense, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Just making sure. I don't play Pendulum decks except for Abyss Actor, and you always go attack with them.
You do need scales to do that.
Right! That's why that was bad for me. I was like, I wanted it to go to the graveyard. Well, I mean, if you can't do 5k... like, the worst part is I will never have scales. He's the only Pendulum monster they have.
That's even stranger.
Yeah, they only have, like, the one... Like, it's because, like, their whole gimmick, I think, is they have, like, one-offs of, like, other things, like Metaphys, Nephthys, and everything.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, I guess he's stuck there now. Because his ability's meant to, like, banish himself before he even goes to the Pendulum Zone. But I had to stop him, or else I'd potentially die. So, whoops.
Actually, I think this gets me there. Okay.
Cool. I have faith in you.
For the fans. Anyway.
Oh, right. This fucker. I was like, what Link Monster? Right.
The best card that's really only good in this specific situation. So attribute 2 to special summon just some random big asshole. Where is he?
That's my whole deck, random big assholes, except I can't really push summon them very often, apparently.
Oh, that's not the right one. 19, 17, yeah, that's 57.
Heck yeah, I died. Da, 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 da.
Well, you can say you died because of a band code.
I think just to have the extra card, I'll go second. Just to have a better chance of drawing a way to start playing the game.
Pretty fair.
Okay.
If I had tokens on the field, his hands actually crack this hell. Unfortunately, I do not.
Damn.
I can make, like, the obnoxiously big dude that's just, a really cracked Trissula. America's favorite combo, the T set and pass.
All right, let's start with you get to gain 1,000.
Woo!
And I'll draw one. All right. We might can do something this game. I can't believe it. I will normal summon a Lupine.
Oh, the Duel Links combo. She got it. Yeah.
Although I don't know exactly, I've not played Amethyst and Duel Links, so maybe I'll fuck up the combo, but we shall see. Because I get to banish one monster from hand and banish one from the deck of the same type. I will banish probably.
I think this card got semi-limited in Duel Links. I don't know if I'm misremembering.
Damn.
Metaphys was cracked in Duel Links.
I think I'll banish the Tyrant Dragon in hand to then banish from deck another worm.
It's probably the best card you could possibly banish.
Probably gonna banish this. Yeah, I'm gonna banish this Nephthys as well. Set a card, and I'll set a card. Battle. Let's see what you got.
You've killed everyone's favorite Burning Abyss monster. And I'll make the token. They didn't send it off a Hulky Fibrax. What's going on?
I will pass.
Alright, I'm going to assume you want to do stuff in standby?
Yeah, I'm going to. Yes, because I was like, oh yeah, they are on just the next standby, not my standby. It's good cards.
How would you like to chain them?
I'm gonna go Tyrant Dragon Chainlink 1, Nephthys Chainlink 2.
That is the correct way to do that. You are fine.
So I will shuffle to then add one to hand.
Yep.
We'll add Daedalus to hand.
Look at the OG one.
And then Tyrant Dragon will shuffle. I will summon Metaphys Nephthys, and then in response to its effect, I'll flip up some trap cards because I realized, oh fuck, I should have those face up now.
Okay.
So I will have dimensions just face up. I will not activate its effect, but it's a continuous, so I'll just activate it at the card.
Okay.
And then I also Ascension to discard one Metaphys card to draw a card, then banish a Metaphys monster from the deck.
Yep.
So I will discard this. Yeah, I'll discard this Nephthys. Draw one.
Suppose it's not banned to draw one. It's kind of weird to discard.
Yeah, right? Maybe that'd be too good if they gave you two banishes, like one from one from pitching. Like it wouldn't be too good, but you know, Konami is oddly conservative.
For Medfist of all decks.
I think we're gonna put Tyrant Dragon into banish again.
Okay.
Oh, also, Nephthys, since it was special summoned by the effect of a Metaphys monster, banish all set spell trap cards on the field.
Normal summon the Mecha Beast Talalard. Its effect's pretty irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Summon from hand. No, that is not good. I will banish the O-Lion for an extra normal.
Mm-hmm.
And I will normal summon another one. And now they are 7.
Mm-hmm.
I will overlay for the best Dragon Ruler monster. Okay. I will detach to spell summon 2 tokens. And then, would you like to, well, I guess before I do that, would you like to trigger the dimension?
I don't think so.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think Dimension, like, maybe I'm misplaying, but I think there's something better I should do than do Dimension here.
Fair enough. Okay then. I'll go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I will beat over the Nephthys.
Sure thing. I will take 2, and it will go to Grave Not Banish.
Link time. He's back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna make 1 because I'm gonna use the Tribute 2 to spell summon 1 from deck.
Mm-hmm.
One of the first time that effect's ever actually been used. I do like the aesthetic, but I kind of hate that the backgrounds look the same, so it's very hard to find the ones you want. Synchro 3, 6, and I can use cards in my hand. Wait. Wait, no, never mind. I can't do math.
The real reason I don't play synchro decks.
Oh, it's not 1+. Oh, this is way. Oh, that's bad. That's fine. Well, it's not good, but I'll still synchro for 7. I won't make the cool one. I'll just make this looking one, dragon looking one, which just makes my tokens I'm going to be destroyed by battle of card effects. And if this card's destroyed, I can just tribute on my token to spell summon level 4 and end the turn and hope for the best.
Nice. And in standby, I will Tyrant Dragon effect.
Yep.
So he will shuffle. And then I will summon a Metaphys from hand, which I will choose Daedalus. Daedalus' effect, when special summoned by the effective Metaphys monster, banishes all other face-up special summon monsters on the field.
Huh.
That's why I didn't Dimension, because I would lose the Tyrant Dragon to summon Daedalus. So I was like, no, I should wait a little bit. I can get more than the 1 banish off the Dimension.
Yeah, that is a one-sided board wipe. That's a bit awkward.
The only problem is I don't really have much follow-up, so... Especially since even though Daedalus is going to banish himself, his banish effect needs another card in banish to do anything. So, womp womp. Because don't really have anything, don't have a tuner, so... Yeah, because Tyrant Dragon banishes at end phase, so... Blah.
Is it in phase of the next turn?
Oh, is it? I'll look through my deck to see Tyrant Dragon again, I guess. Then shuffle.
I think I could be wrong.
Special summon 1 Metaphys monster from your hand but banish during the end phase of the next turn. Okay, so they're still around then until your turn's over. Wow.
Well, since only you control a monster, I can banish this card to make a token.
Mm-hmm.
How many other graveyard effects? No, we don't. Normal summon this, and then I will... This doesn't get boosted, right? Yeah. And I will synchro using card in my hand for this dude. And I will kill Lupine while you have nothing banished.
Yeah, that is valid.
I can never special summon again. I'll be in.
Well, goodbye, Daedalus. Womp.
I think you didn't take your life points either.
Oh, right. It was, how much am I taking? Your guys, is he just 24, or
yeah,
is he as
24.
printed?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'll be taking...
All he really does is
7.
protect tokens.
Yeah.
Just protecting each other like buddies.
Well, I found my other teched in kind of on brand normal summon, and it's actually maybe going to come in clutch here.
Okay.
uh, I'm going to normal summon Knight Drago Lich. It changes all non-worm type attackers and monsters that were special summoned from the main or extra deck to defense position.
Yep.
Let's go!
Right, well, it can't be destroyed because I have a token.
Ah, right.
Oh,
So
actually, wait.
I thought.
Wait.
Hey.
This is like the only Mecha Phantom piece that doesn't have that protection. Never mind.
Yes.
The one Mecha Phantom piece that
clutch.
the literal only card in the fucking deck that doesn't have that clause. Oh god.
Because like he's even like specifically like, oh, when something special is summoned, I was like, you're on brand. It's perfect. You're bad, but you're just good enough. The goose got home.
Yep.
All right. Well, I mean that's a card.
Goodbye token. You had a good one.
My kingdom for a monster, please. Just let me end it.
Well, ban us for a token. Wait. And lose defense. So the defense goes to 0. Let's. I guess we go for it. I'll normal summon a plane.
Mm-hmm.
I will discard to make a token.
Gotcha.
I will then link 3.
Mm-hmm. That gets around it. Damn it! You saw the line.
I almost didn't see, and I was like, "Wait a minute."
I was like, "Ah, oh, man."
Okay. And then...
Womp womp.
This effect wasn't once per turn. What the fuck? Huh? What the fuck? Okay. That's kind of insane. Oh, you cannot link someone for the rest of the turn. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, never mind. I was like, oh, I can just make another one. Okay.
Yeah,
mind.
that would be...
It's too fair.
Well, my last pack card, I think.
Oh, no! I should have just used the effect. Oh, God.
What's it gonna be?
It's gonna be Tails, I believe. Tails for the Tails these planes. Yes!
Ah! I'll take 4.
Actually, I just realized I special summoned a monster. You could change your dimension.
Oh, right. Honestly, I also realized, like, I just misplayed my brains out, honestly. I don't deserve either of those effects. Because I completely blinded on Daedalus actually does work. I could have gotten back into this game turns ago, but no, I've made my bet. I'm lying in it.
Okay.
I'll claw back from my own terrible game state. That's not the card I needed, damn it. Well, you're gonna just use the effect again, now that you know that you remember it. So, it's like... Although you might want to pop the dimension now that I'll remember that, so...
It's kind of an awkward position.
I guess I'll give you 3 cards you want to pop and say, pop one of them. On the other hand, I can't really pressure you, so...
That's I have a funny line.
Oh, wait. Oh, damn. I misplayed a bit. Again. Oh, well.
Tribute 1, and I'll pop the Metaphys dimension.
Makes sense.
And then I will link 3 to make another Oradon.
Yeah, okay, that you can do that though, which is dumb.
Fair card. And then we'll pop Fairy Box.
Yeah, that does, yeah.
And then wah.
Yeah.
You should have taken my offer.
No, I'm too proud. Damn it. This is the optimal way to go. Because I'm still one card away from almost being able to do something, sort of.
Well, Godspeed.
Can you do 63 to me?
Realistically, probably not.
Let's go.
I will attempt though. And we will start with the normal summon of Mega Raptor.
Just to use it, I'm gonna Waterfall of Dragon Souls to add a worm monster from deck to hand.
Sure.
Actually, let me look at my graveyard first. Wait, can we do the funny thing? Maybe. No, I can't. Damn. Can't have anything. I'll add, I guess, Ragnarok to hand.
Sure. Alright.
Kill me.
We will try our best. I can't make a third Oradon. I used them all. I can't make a third one with Flex. Okay, we'll tribute 2 to special summon 1 from deck.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll use its effect, banish 1 to make it.
I love that. I've not seen Arrow Squid before. That's very good.
I love that. And we'll make a token, which will trigger the other one, which will make another token. I'm like 300 off from being able to kill you.
If only the tokens had attack.
Oh.
Just summon them and attack and then go ham if they had attack points.
I might be able to do a little something. I will tribute 1.
It's like you are very close.
Tribute 1. I don't know if they have a free special summon. Or at least a good one.
Yeah, you're 7 off. All you need is 7 more and you got me.
If I had 1 more token, you would be dead. But I don't think I can make it.
Damn.
Because they only have a 1 card that can special summon from hand, I think. I'm making sure. Damn, so close. I was getting another penguin. I like the penguin.
Optimal.
I used Oradon effect. Damn. If I actually had the third Oradon, that's I had it. Oh, well. Oh, you get a liver turn. Alright. Good luck.
I will normal summon Ragnarok and we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
1, 2.
It's a good code.
3. Okay, 2 out of 3. That's something. Oh, actually, that's 3 out of 3 technically because it also has a banish effect. I can add 1 with this card from deck to hand except Ascension. Sure.
Oh god, that's actually insane. That's probably the best. Those are like the best 3 cards you could have milled. Oh god.
Let's add to hand. I guess we'll add. Honestly, maybe just Tyrant Dragon to hand. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other things will happen on the next standby.
Yep.
This is main one. You got boosted by 6, so you're now a 21. So battle phase, I will attack over the penguin.
I would advise not attacking penguin.
Oh, okay. In that case, I will attack over the Mega Raptor.
I would advise not attacking over the Mega Raptor.
Well, I need to do damage to you.
I would advise hitting the token.
Ah, damn. I guess I do have to do that, probably. Oh, yeah, because they can't be destroyed. But I'll still do combat damage to you, though, right?
I'll take combat damage, yeah, but...
That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, okay.
I'm not trying to destroy anything right now.
I'll take 400.
when he inflicts battle damage to opponents, summon a level 5 or higher Metaphysics monster from the deck, but banish it
Oh,
during the end phase.
I didn't read that part of the effect. That makes sense. I mean, my trick. No, I can read. Do you want to attack the penguin then, just to do more damage?
Yeah, that's what I was initially doing.
Okay.
That's oh right, yeah.
Okay. So it's
All right,
21, right?
yeah, it's a 21.
21.
I'll
Okay.
special summon Metaphys Tyrant Dragon, and since it was special summoned by the effect of Metaphys monster, it gets to do the second attack. So first, I'll attack the token with it,
Yep. Bye-bye token. You had a good run.
and then Auroradon.
Wardon also had a very good run. You don't have to worry about them anymore.
Finally through with them.
We got. Oh my. Can my number pad work, please? There we go.
Alright, and then main 2, we will set 1. End phase, Tyrant Dragon will banish itself, and pass.
Yep. And then we'll stop and stand by, because I assume stuff's gonna go down.
Yeah, I will. Chain Link 1 will be Tyrant Dragon.
Yeah.
Let me wait 1 second. Oh, that's funny. Chain Link 2 is the second Tyrant Dragon because it's not once per turn.
That seems pretty good.
Chain Link 3 is Decoy Dragon.
Sure.
Chain Link 4 is Waterfall of Dragon Soul, Saddle Worm from deck to hand.
Sure.
We will add Nephthys.
See,
To
Filament
hand.
isn't the only deck that plays during your opponent's turn.
And then you'll special summon Decoy Dragon. Defense. Tyrant Dragon will shuffle to summon the Nephthys. Tyrant Dragon will shuffle to summon the Tyrant Dragon.
Okay.
Since Nephthys was summoned by the effect of a Metaphys monster, wait, never mind. I was thinking of its other effect. So it's on banish effect.
Well then, it's.
I have barfed. But the scary thing is like, if you can just beat over, like, if you have a 2800 attack point monster, I still die.
The biggest thing I could theoretically make is only 27, unfortunately.
Well, hey, I'll be at 100 then.
Okay.
Or if you can put my decoy dragon into attack mode.
Okay, so we always want to make a token here with the penguin. This is the worst gimmick to have. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's so hard to make the fucking synchros. I think I could get there if it wasn't for that. Okay. Are any of these being banished during my end step?
No, because it's end phase of the next turn. They were summoned this turn to be banished on my end step, I think. Unfortunately for me. Because I'd much rather proc their effects and keep the somewhat conga line going, I think. But
Okay, and then I think,
having bodies is good too, so.
okay, I think we need to do some turtle strats then. I will tribute this to increase this level by 1. Wait, no, not that one. Not the token, not the token, not the token. The penguin.
Gotcha.
3, wait. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, penguin. Token's very important because I need that for this to be level 7. 7, 8, 9. We'll make the Jakushlan, which I'm not using its effect. And we'll go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Lethal?
So it's your yeah.
Woo! Oh, I almost didn't see the line. I barely saw it at the last second. I was like, oh, I'll just title a token. I was like, wait a minute, I can raise this monster's level by 1. I didn't get fucked up. Oh my god, that was a miserable fucking gimmick to have. Oh my god. It sounds good in paper. It's like, oh, these tokens make these sync shows easy. It's so awkward because they gain all the fucking levels. And like, they're not high level synchros either. It's not optional. Oh man. I think the combo in Duel Links was you used not a sense, and the one that like balances on special summon to just buff out a Daedalus when your opponent special summoned anything, and you just won the game off that. I think that's how it was.
Yeah, probably, but I misplayed my brains out, so I didn't deserve the win anyways.
You almost got there. Oh man, yeah. If I ever do get the add an archetype back, I'm snap adding this back because I almost picked this deck. Last time I got to choose my deck, I was very close to picking it before I changed my mind to I forget what I picked. Some dinosaur deck, I think. I can't believe there's fucking a normal monster clause on this card. That card seems cracked with like the worst possible levels for this archetype. Like everything is like level 7 and above. That was episode 28. Game 2 was honestly closer than I expected to, coming off of Game 1.
I didn't know. My game 1 brick was like monstrous. It was like it was the most unplayable hand this deck could possibly produce, I think.
I think.
And then game 2, I opened Lupine, which is infinitely better.
Yeah, that's like it may as well be the normal summon for this deck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back getting an extra pack. Jules is back on the lose reel next week, where we'll be playing all new decks that are equally as terrible as these are. See you next week.
Have a good one.